It was a regular night, nothing special. Dinner was done, the house was quiet. She just left the candle burning on the counter, like she always did. She'd done it 100 times, and nothing had ever happened. Until it did. Here's something strange about being human. The more often we do something safely, the more certain we become that it is safe. Psychologists call it familiarity bias, and your home, the place you feel most protected, is exactly where it tends to hurt you most. There's a reason emergency rooms see the highest rate of non-fatal injuries, not from workplaces, not from sports, but from inside the home. According to the National Safety Council, over 130,000 people die from preventable home injuries every year in the United States alone. Not from dramatic accidents, from ordinary ones. The kind that happen in the middle of an average Tuesday. And the strangest part, almost none of them start with something dramatic. They start with something small, something you've done before, something that felt completely fine. That's what makes this so hard to talk about, because we're not wired to worry about the things that have always been okay. Our brains are pattern machines. They look at the past, they look at the present, and they say, same as before, safe, move on. It's not carelessness, it's just how we're built. But sometimes the pattern breaks. Let me ask you something. When did you last check under your kitchen sink? Not to grab something, not to clean it, just to look. Most people can't remember. And there's something hiding under there, something that has nothing to do with plumbing, that could change everything. I'll tell you exactly what it is in a moment. But first, let's talk about the one habit almost every household in America shares, the one that feels like common sense, the one that is quietly, invisibly wrong. You probably have an extension cord somewhere in your home right now, maybe more than one. They're so ordinary, we stop seeing them. They blend into the furniture. They disappear into the corners. They become part of the house. That's the problem. Extension cords are designed for temporary use, not permanent, not long-term, not as a solution. But we treat them like infrastructure. We run them under rugs, where heat has nowhere to go. We daisy-chain them together, doubling the load they were never built to carry. We forget them behind the couch for years. The U.S. Fire Administration estimates that electrical fires cause over 51,000 home fires every year in homes in the United States alone. Not a freak accident, not bad luck, just a slow, quiet problem that no one looked at closely enough. Because here's the thing about home safety that nobody really talks about. It's not about fear, it's not about paranoia, it's about attention. It's about choosing to see the things that familiarity taught you to ignore. And that's genuinely hard, because your home is supposed to be the place where you stop being vigilant, where you exhale, where you let your guard down because you've earned it. The irony is that the exhale, the comfort, is exactly where the risk lives. There's something else, something about your bedroom specifically, a habit that most people in this country practice every single night. A habit that feels completely harmless, that sleep researchers and fire safety engineers have quietly flagged as a significant risk factor. And no, it's not your phone, it's not your sleep schedule. It's something you might be doing right now, tonight, without a second thought. I'll come back to it. But first, remember that question I asked about under the sink? Most of us keep cleaning products under the kitchen sink. It's just where they go. Bleach, ammonia, multi-purpose sprays, all stored together, side by side, in the dark. Here is what almost no one knows. Bleach and ammonia, two of the most common household cleaners, create a toxic gas when mixed. Not when you deliberately combine them, when they accidentally contact each other. A spill, a drip, a spray that drifts the wrong way. The gas they produce, chloramine vapor, can cause severe respiratory distress. And because both products are colorless, you wouldn't see it happening. You'd just start to feel it. A 2019 report from the CDC found that nearly 17,000 emergency room visits every year in the US involve household cleaning product exposures. 17,000 people. Not from dangerous chemicals, from the ones under your sink. The solution isn't complicated. Store them separately, read the labels, know what's sharing a cabinet. But the reason most people don't do it? They didn't know there was anything to worry about. That's what familiarity does. It tells you everything is fine, because it always has been. Let's talk about smoke detectors. You probably have one, maybe several. You feel good about that, and you should. But here's something that might make you pause. A study from the National Fire Protection Association found that in home fires where smoke alarms were present, 27% of them failed to operate. Not because of faulty equipment, because the batteries were dead or missing. 1 in 4 in a house that had alarms. There's a quiet psychology behind this. Once we install a safety measure, our brains tend to relax. Researchers call it risk compensation, the idea that feeling safer sometimes makes us less careful. We feel protected by the presence of the thing, even when the thing has quietly stopped working. The fix is almost embarrassingly simple. Test your smoke detectors once a month, replace the batteries once a year, replace the entire unit every 10 years. Most people have never replaced theirs at all. Think about that. The very device meant to save your life, sitting on your ceiling, silently, with a dead battery, and the house feels safe because it's there. That's not a flaw in the technology, that's a flaw in the way our minds process safety. We see the object, we feel the protection, we don't look any deeper. Now, the bedroom habit. Most people sleep with their bedroom door open. It's comfortable. It feels less closed off. It's just how people sleep. But fire safety engineers have been studying this for years, and what they found is quietly remarkable. In a house fire, a closed bedroom door can reduce the room temperature on the other side by hundreds of degrees. It can cut smoke penetration significantly. It can buy you, on average, 3 to 5 additional minutes of survivable conditions. 3 to 5 minutes. That's the difference between waking up in time and not. The All Firefighter Safety Research Institute ran extensive real-world tests on this. The results were striking. A closed door doesn't just slow fire, it changes the outcome entirely. And yet, almost no one knows this. It's not dramatic, it's not expensive, it costs nothing. It takes 1 second. It's just a door, closed at night. That's all. One more. This one is so obvious that most people will hear it and think, yeah, I know. But stay with me for a second. The stairs. Falls are the leading cause of home injury deaths in the United States. And the majority of stair-related falls don't happen because someone was running or because the stairs were broken. They happen because of small things. A sock with no grip, a single dim light bulb, a handrail that wobbles slightly, not enough to replace, but just enough to fail under pressure. The things we notice and file away as fine. There's actually a concept in ergonomics research called near-miss normalization. When something almost goes wrong and then doesn't, we don't treat it as a warning, we treat it as proof that everything is okay. The wobble didn't cause a fall, so the wobble must not be dangerous. That's not logic. That's just the mind looking for reassurance. And sometimes reassurance is the most dangerous thing it can offer. I want to take a step back, because I don't think home safety is really about safety. Not at its core. I think it's about something else entirely. Every small thing we fix in our home, every battery we check, every door we close, every cord we reroute, it's a small act of care for the people inside, for for the life we've built there. Your home holds everything: the people you love, the routines that feel like identity, the ordinary Tuesday nights that, in hindsight, are the whole of a life. And none of us walk through our homes thinking about risk. We walk through thinking about dinner and deadlines and whether we left the window open. We trust the familiar because the familiar is supposed to be safe. But there's something quietly beautiful in choosing to pay attention. Not from fear, not from anxiety, from love. From the small, deliberate decision to protect the ordinary, to take care of Tuesday nights, to treat the life you've built like something worth looking after. Because it is. That woman with the candle, she was fine. A neighbor knocked. She remembered. She blew it out. Nothing happened. But she told me she thinks about her home differently now. Not with anxiety, just with more attention. She said, "I didn't realize how much I was trusting things I'd never actually checked." I think that's all any of this is asking. Not perfection, not paranoia, just a second look at the cord you stopped seeing, at the door you leave open, at the battery that might be 3 years old. A second look at your home, the way you'd look at something you love and want to keep. That's it. That's the whole thing. If this made you think of someone, a parent, a sibling, a friend who lives alone, send it to them. Not because it's scary, because it's worth knowing. And subscribe if you want more of this. Stories that make the ordinary feel worth paying attention to.